Guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to another Mining Simulator 2 video. Today, we're taking a look at a few cheeky, peeky, sneaky little leaks for the game, new updates, things that are changing, hopefully over the weekend or the following week from now. There's nothing really for a timeline that's kind of been listed or set at the moment, I don't think. But we're going to sit down and look at some upcoming changes to the game that are pretty cool, like good updates or good changes that they're going to make, which will hopefully improve quality of life and give people some new stuff to work towards overall for the game. So, these leaks that we're looking at today, they actually come from Bubble Leaks on Twitter. So we're going to take a look at his leaks, their leaks, their leaks on Twitter, and talk about some of the new stuff that's coming out. So one of those things that has been leaked is a whole bunch of new pets, and I would assume that these new pets coming out are actually going to be part of a new biome, because currently we have we've got the hidden treasure area, there's frozen depths, gloomy base, and molten core, the underworld. We've got 5 different areas. There's definitely room for a 6th. Now we'll take a look at the pets on screen right now, or the actual pictures, but there are 9 different pets. One of them is unnamed and is a hashtag name, so either they've decided not to leak the name or it's a name that has not been chosen yet. But from left to right, first lot of pictures and second lot, there is the Voltage, Striker, Ruby Dragon, and the Crystal Golem. In that first picture you can see there, they actually look pretty cool. So based on the pets and the designs, you'd expect the next area underneath the underground to be a crystal-style cave. And then the next lot of pets, the other 5, are the Crystallized Doggy, the Kitty, Butterfly, Demon, and a final box-shaped kind of pet, which has not been detailed any further than the model for it you see in the picture without the skins. There's no skins on these. But you can see that there, and there is no name for it. It is all hashtags in the tweet, or the leak, so to speak, for it. So these all look pretty legit too. They do look definitely the same as the pets that are in the game. So the leak looks real, the images look real, the actual designs look definitely in line with what you kind of see in the game already. So definitely something I would say is a trustworthy source. That's a lot of information. There's a whole new, pretty much gives us an idea of what the next biome is going to look like. And that's, I mean, for some, that's pretty exciting. I would assume then once those pets do come out, this final area at the back here, the coming soon, will be some kind of crystal cave. Or be the crystal egg or something like that. I would say likely it'll be a crystal egg. Drop a comment down below and tell me what kind of egg you reckon it's going to be for the next biome, or what type of egg we're going to have in this slot here. I reckon crystal egg. Now, that's one lot of leaks. That's one leak that we have. But there's a whole bunch more going on that has been shared, again, by Bubble Leaks in another tweet that they have shared. So this other tweet that has a whole bunch more leaked in it actually has quite a lot of information. Now, there's some new things that you can purchase, and then a whole bunch of, I assume, quality of life updates or, like, general improvements to the game. But we'll go through the purchase updates first, because these are basically around things like gems in the game. And you get gems from rebirthing and finding them in chests underground. But the first change, which is not purchasable at the moment and will be something that I guess they'll add over time when the next update comes out, is companionship. So currently, you can only have 3 pets out at a time, and then if you go ahead and purchase the Game Pass, you can hold up to 7. You get an extra 4. With the companionship purchase, or the companionship upgrade, you need 4,000 gems, which is quite a lot. That's a lot of rebirths or a lot of farming. But if you have 4,000, you can buy, or you can increase the maximum amount of pets you can equip by 1. Now, I don't know whether that is something that you are able to essentially buy multiple times or enchant to improve. It does say not enchanted yet in the image, so who knows, maybe you can enchant them and then get even more pets on your character, but that's what you'd be looking at. And I would say you need, again, a lot more gems to be able to enchant and do like a second or a third pet based off this same purchase. So pretty cool though, because the cap of 7, while it is pretty good and you get a lot of more money, get a lot more dollary dues and mining benefits, having some better pets, and being able to have another one will just improve your character and your mining and your money even more, which is pretty cool. So pretty sweet update to see from that. The other one, the other leak that is coming up, this definitely is a leak. This looks legit. This looks exactly the same. The art style, the picture, the style, everything. This has to be real, and this is definitely coming from the style of this image. It's either real, or Bubble Leaks is extraordinarily good at making fake images, because this definitely looks really real. The other leak, the last one here, before we go back to the big text line of just the copy paste of big upgrades coming up or changes, is cheap rebirths 1, 2, 3, and 4. So reduce the cost required to rebirth by 10%. That's pretty big. So if you are not at a point where you have like lots of dollary dues or money, and you haven't got a pickaxe that gets you lots of money, or your pets aren't quite necessarily giving you a lot, 10% of like 500 million or a billion coins in the start, that's a lot to change. 10% of that is still a big amount of difference. So definitely something that's going to help people who don't have a lot of money in the game or gold, or they haven't been able to afford to buy things in real money to get like upgrades to make the game easier to play. So, and 500 gems is not a lot either. So after a couple of rebirths or a lot of mining, that's a pretty cool change to get, or a pretty cool upgrade. So definitely worth looking into for that as well. The final part, the final countdown, the last part of these leaks that we are going to look at. There is a lot here. There's no images for these. And I would say based on that, because these are all enchantments that are coming up now too. And because the other two have different enchantments that you can get as well, I would say because this is just a copy paste from a Discord post, I'm going to assume that these updates aren't going to come for a little while, and they're going to be something that is coming up in the future. And when they finally get like the artwork done, or they set it up in the game properly, etc. I don't think it's going to be something that pops up straight away. So the enchantments that are coming though, one of them is hatch speed. Now you can see me hatching in the background now. I've got this on auto, doing one at a time. I don't have triple hatch because I don't have enough space for that anyway, but I don't want to pay money for something that just takes time anyway. But the hatch speed's cool. If that means that this animation happens quicker, or you can just keep pressing E or T to make things go quicker or something, that's going to be pretty handy to save you some time. Companionship, that is one we've already seen. So we've seen the image for companionship. That's already there. And also cheap rebirths is further down the list, and we've already seen the image for that one too. But the other one, so it looks like there's an enchantment for the pet storage, which is funnily enough come up just on my screen now saying that I have put too many pets on me, so I need to actually clear some out or make some shinies. But pet storage is a new enchantment that you'll be able to sort out. So there's no infinite pet storage purchase in the game at the moment, but that is a big thing because you can definitely run out if you buy lots of cheaper pets, or if you have enough money to buy the expensive ones, you can definitely fill up your inventory. So pet storage is going to be a good upgrade to get and be able to enchant over time and not have to spend real money to get. The other one, which is another enchantment for currency, is Midas Touch. So it increases the percent everything sells for. Now that's on top of what you already get from doing your usual rebirth. So rebirthing obviously increases what you get back from selling, but being able to have Midas Touch just overall increase what you get back is pretty cool, and a big percentage on top of what you're already getting. So a pretty cool enchantment to have, again, that you don't need to spend money on. Nice little upgrade there. Now, the last one, which I don't think is too big of a deal. It just means you have to do a bit of digging, but it's a nice, handy thing to get, I guess. I didn't realize when you rebirth that there are 5 layers in the game, and once you've unlocked them, you've unlocked them. Until you rebirth, then you lose them, and you have to go down and dig all the way down again. Now, if you got something like the Scythe, which I have right here, it's not really that big a deal. You can kind of just dig down, do your thing. It's very quick, and you get your stuff, and you get to the bottom very quickly. It's not that big a deal. But if you want to get all the way to the bottom and you prefer to save time and convenience and all that kind of stuff, then you can basically keep your layers. You can enchant to keep layers in the game, which is a pretty convenient thing. Again, it's just a time-saving thing, so I wouldn't say to go for it and get it straight away. Most of the time, you can come into worlds like this where the world has already been dug out and you can just fall down to the next layer straight away, like that. So I wouldn't say to get the keep your layers enchantment unless it's really cheap. If it's really, really cheap, then go ahead and do it. But aside from that, I wouldn't bother. I don't think it's worth getting the last one. It's a cool thing to have, but again, just a little quality of life improvement and not really that big of a deal. Just something to work on. So if you're going to get any new upgrade based on what you can get in the game, I would leave that one for last. That's actually everything. That is every single leak that has been shared so far by Bubble Leaks around the Mining Simulator 2 updates. Pretty cool. Nice little updates. Again, I'm keen to see what they do and how they work in the game and what they kind of do to change the experience for some people. I'm keen to be able to have more space for pets because at the moment I have made plenty of shinies, but as you can see, even though I've got a lot of rare, like I've nearly said Pokemon, even though I have a lot of different rare pets, I'm still running out of space because the common ones are just so common and you get so many of them. So I definitely want to clear that out and then also get some more, but I might have to delete some pets in the meantime. So less storage management and better quality of life is good. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to smash like, subscribe to the channel to keep up with Mining Simulator 2 content and more Roblox in the future. And I'll see you in the next video.